If you're anything like me, you've probably spent the last few seasons of Chicago Fire feeling like something, or someone, was missing. Sure, the drama is still there. The fires are just as hot, and the squad is as heroic as ever. But let's be real. Firehouse 51 hasn't felt quite whole since Captain Matthew Casey packed up his life and our hearts and moved to Oregon. Well, grab your tissues and maybe a stiff drink at Molly's, because the news we've all been praying to the TV gods for has finally dropped. Jesse Spencer is returning to Chicago Fire. I know. I'm screaming too. This isn't just a rumor. This isn't a drill. The prodigal captain is making his way back to the Windy City, and if the whispers from the set are true, this return is going to be the most emotional, jaw-dropping reunion we've ever seen. Why now? The perfect storm for a comeback. Let's talk about why this is happening now. We all remember the tears, so many tears, when Casey left in the show's 200th episode to take care of the Darden boys. It was noble, it was heartbreaking, and it was so Matt Casey. Since then, we've been fed crumbs, a wedding cameo here, a task force guest spot there. But this time, it feels different. Reports and insider teases suggest that this isn't just a hop in and wave situation. The writers have been setting the stage for a massive storyline that needs Matt Casey. Think about it. Severy has been navigating life at 51 without his best friend. Cruz has been facing demons from his past that only Casey truly understands, and the house itself has been going through a leadership shakeup that practically screams for a steady hand. The timing is undeniable. With the recent dramatic arcs in Season 13 leaving us all on the edge of our seats, the return of a legacy character like Casey is the ultimate payoff. It's the break glass in case of emergency, move that only a show this good can pull off. The Brettsey factor, a love story we need. Okay, we have to talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the romance of the century. Sylvie Brett and Matt Casey. Brettsey. When Casey returned for the wedding in Season 12, our hearts collectively melted. Seeing them tie the knot was the fairy tale ending we deserved. But let's be honest, did anyone else feel a little pang of sadness thinking that was it? That they were riding off into the sunset, never to be seen again? This return blows that door wide open. Are we going to see domestic bliss? Are they facing a new challenge that brings them back to Chicago together? Or, and I'm just spitballing here, is Casey returning to help his Firehouse family while Brett holds down the fort in Oregon? Whatever the reason, just the thought of seeing Jesse Spencer back in that turnout gear, exuding that quiet, protective strength, is enough to send the fandom into a frenzy. What this means for Kelly Severide. If there's one relationship that rivals Brettsey, it's the brotherhood between Casey and Severide. These two are the foundation of the show. They've pulled each other out of burning buildings, literal and metaphorical, for over a decade. Severide has been a bit of a lone wolf lately. He's had Stella, of course, but he's missed his partner in crime. The dynamic between Taylor Kinney and Jesse Spencer is electric. They have that rare, unforced chemistry that makes you believe they've been best friends since the academy. Casey's return promises to reignite that spark. We need a cigar chat on the apron. We need a hearts and minds debrief after a tough call. We need to see the two lieutenants, well, captain and lieutenant, shoulder to shoulder again, reminding us why Firehouse 51 is the best Dan house in the CFD. Why we missed him so much. It's hard to pinpoint exactly why Jesse Spencer's absence hit so hard, but I think it comes down to warmth. Casey was the moral compass of the show. He was the guy who always did the right thing, even when it cost him. He was the father figure, the leader, and the friend who would literally walk through fire for you. When he left, the show lost a bit of its anchor. Bringing him back, even if it's for a limited arc, centers the show again. It reminds us of the history, the losses, and the victories that built this family. It tells us that no matter how far you go, You can always come home. The fan reaction. We are unwell, in the best way. Social media is already melting down, and honestly same. The gifs of Casey smiling are flying, the caps lock tweets are trending, and the fan theories are wild. Is he coming back to be chief? A popular theory. Is someone in danger? Are we getting a Darden Boys update? The excitement is palpable because this feels like a reward for our loyalty. We stuck through the changes. We embraced the new characters. Shout out to the new blood. But we never stopped hoping for our captain to return. So what's next? We don't have a confirmed air date for the episode just yet, but you better believe we are refreshing our feeds every 5 seconds. The mere confirmation that Jesse Spencer is stepping back onto the set is the best news of the year for One Chicago fans. So clear your Wednesday nights. Stock up on snacks. And maybe preemptively call in sick for work the next morning, because if this reunion is half as emotional as we think it's going to be, we're all going to need a recovery day. Welcome home, Casey. We missed you.